Hi everyone, it's Sue. Welcome back. Hope you're all doing really well. I'm in a mess. I'm actually in the zone today, which is really good because I've been struggling again creatively trying to get things done, but I think I have posted a video already of a gorgeous journal that I received from Wendy, and I was inspired by a really lovely side tuck or a pocket that she had put in the journal. So I thought I might have a play around and try and replicate that. I think they'll be really good to use in, I'm going to do them botanical style. So I've got this, this is just a really cheap watercolor paper. It's not even paper, it's cardstock. So I wouldn't use it for watercolor paper because the watercolors don't move on it. So I've decided that I'll just coffee dye it and use it for tags, etc. So you could use pattern paper, whatever you like. And I've got some vellum, just got some plain vellum so you can see the pattern behind. I did grab, I've got some of this 12-inch vellum as well, so that might have, I don't particularly like this side because it's got a shimmer to it. It's very distracting, but I thought, you know, like I could even put it on there. Maybe it'd be nicer on a darker, maybe a darker color card. And I've just got these little bits and pieces. See, it doesn't look too bad on there. I think I'll just stick with the plain for today. So I'm just thinking of just smaller size pockets, that's all. And I think from memory Wendy had done it so that it was a tuck, like a tuck behind, and then you could put bits and pieces in the vellum piece at the front as well. So if I use these, I'm going to have to back them, so I'll probably back them with some card anyway. So what if I glue, I don't know, I like maybe those two. I might glue those two down on here and get them to dry. So I'm not going to be sewing around the whole. I'm just trying to think, am I going to sew around the whole thing? I don't think so. I'm going to just make sure I glue this right to the edge so that it is really well stuck down. So how have you all been? Hope you're all keeping well, keeping out of trouble. It's pretty boring, isn't it? So it's certainly gotten cooler here, which is nice. I'm enjoying it. Today's a funny day. It's overcast and then it's really sunny, and I don't think the weather knows what it wants to do. So it's been really cold. I've got a jumper on, as you can tell, and then the sun comes out and it warms up a bit. So I've got the jumper on, the jumper off, window open, window closed, all over the place. All right, so we'll just stick those down, and I think we're just going to stick with that sort of size. You could make this any size, really. So just let them dry for a minute, and I might actually maybe cut a bigger one. And this I won't have to obviously back with anything because I think it's about 200 GSM, but I think I'll make this one, say 3.5 inches wide, and let's maybe half that. So what's that? 11.5, that's 5 3/4. So we'll cut it at 5 3/4. And then we'll do 2 larger ones and 2 smaller ones. Okay, so I'll just cut this out. Okay, so we've got the four cards or 4 pockets done, and basically I need to cut the vellum to the same size. I should have done that So these little ones measure 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. Hopefully they fit pretty much. We can trim it down a bit anyway. And basically all it is, I don't have the journal in front of me, but from memory, so I'm going to glue, so I guess it depends which way you want it to go into the journal, which side you have open. So I might do one that opens to, like, that you tuck everything in the right, and this one that goes, you tuck everything to the left, and I'll do the same with these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and glue just 2 sides because I want this left open. So I'm going to glue 2 sides on each of these, and then we'll come back and what I'll also probably do is just sew that sew over that as well, and do the same on the others, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've sewn around those. I've just got a lighter colored thread in my machine at the moment. I was too lazy to change it to the darker thread, but that's okay. Just gives it a softer look. And then I decided that I would do around a corner, and I'm pretty sure Wendy did around a corner as well. Just makes it really soft. Yeah. And I'll also ink around them very quickly as well. All right, so really quick and easy pocket idea. Let me just grab a journal. I have got so many journals that I'm working on at the moment, it's getting a little bit out of hand. But so this is the idea, is it just, look how nicely that all just blends in. So you would glue 3 sides down here, and you've got a tuck behind here, and then you've also got a pocket here so that you can see through that. And that's why I did with it either side, so that you can put it in the journal whichever way, you know, so that they tuck whichever way you want. This is sitting up a little bit, but once you get bits and pieces in there, that'll sit down. And then, so they're the 2 smaller ones. So even if you had a really bright scrapbooking paper, the vellum over top will actually tone that down a little bit without having to tea dye or coffee dye. So I'm going to just decorate 1 or 2, or we'll see how long it takes, whether I can get any inspiration. We may even decorate the 4, but what I'll do is I'll just speed up the video while I'm doing that, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, so I decided I wanted to put something on the back of these. I was going to stamp, and then I thought I've got these rub-ons I've got from 49er Market, and I do have these in different ones in my shop. 49er Market Vintage Artistry. So I have used those. So I've used the flower here and the background on both of these. They're very, very subtle. And then I've used some other 49er Market rub-ons there. I'm just trying to use them up because I've been hoarding them for so long. It's ridiculous, and they're so beautiful. So I'm thinking that, just remembering that we can put something in there so you can see what's on there more so once you put something in there. It's the same with these. So this one, I think I'm just going to put a little label on the bottom there, and maybe a little bit of cheesecloth. I'm just trying to think what type of label I want to put on there. What about that? That's pretty. Okay. Thinking too much about it. So I'll get some cheesecloth. I've got everybody home, so that's Maddie cackling away with his friends in the background, which is a lovely sound, but you will hear it through my videos. So very plainly decorated as well. So I'm covering up a lot of that rub-on, but it just gives another layer to the pocket. So I'm going to glue that down. I'm just going to do it, I think. Glue and cheesecloth everywhere. Okay, so that's that one. And this one I'm going to leave really simple, just put cheesecloth underneath. And these are going to be very plain because I'm not convinced that I love that. I'm actually thinking I'll put a butterfly on that. I'm not loving that one. So this one we'll keep. We could even stamp something on this if we wanted to. I can do that after. He's cute. And I'm just going to leave his wings flapping. So I'll just ink the back, oops, and just glue the body. And just have him going that way, I think. That's that. All right. So I think they're really lovely. Thank you so much for the inspiration, Wendy. I'll just bring them up a little bit closer for you to have a look. So really quick and easy. Those rub-ons are really nice, and then you just get a hint of what's underneath there. So I will glue 3 sides, and I'll have a tuck at the back, and then a pocket here to put them in the journal as well. And then that's that one. This is just the vellum has buckled a little bit with the liquid glue, so I'll pop that under something heavy just to squash that down a bit. So same thing again, just the rub on and a label. So it's just one of the smaller ones. And then that's the other one with the fussy cut. So yeah, these will have to be put under something heavy just to get rid of that buckling a little bit. So that is 4 quick and easy pockets. I love them. I think I'll be definitely making some more. Yeah, let me know what you think. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today, and I hope you get a little bit of inspiration out of that. I certainly got that from Wendy in her journal, so I will try and link that. Remember to link the flip through of that journal through that flip through of the journal in the description box for you, so you can go and have a look as well if you haven't already seen it. All right, take care, everyone, and until next time, I hope you get a little bit of creative time in. See you soon. Bye-bye.